Morning, all is well. Name the footballer, not that I particularly watch it. I'm going to talk about one YouTuber who shall remain nameless before I nip out to the supermarket to get a kind of energy drink and some sandwich tackle. And I may or may not have gone on about scapegoating my own issues with people who, when you're walking in a straight line, say they have to take up all the room, and then there's another one and another one and another one. Then you hear this muttering comment, and it can feel a lot like mobbing, can't it? And or you're walking a straight line, somebody's here, but all of a sudden they've moved here. They're there, and they're there. You see, and they don't have to get in your face for that to be offensive. You know what I mean? And I do wish I was a better boxer and good at judo and various things, but taekwondo, etc. But unfortunately, I'm not. And even if you were, there isn't, probably isn't. You can't do. Nobody alive can do that much jail time. So, not saying rule out any jail time, but you know what I mean. Like certain people would, like a certain life coach from the past would. We are so steered that way when it isn't us who should be steered, my brethren. No, we're so steered. We don't want to fight, but hang on a minute. They're asking for one. This cowardice. It's just not in our culture for some reason. It's not in our media. It's not in even in philosophical quotes when you look for them on the internet. They tell you to ignore. Wise people ignore. Not so keen on that myself, even though it's not that I've never been physically capable. I've thought of consequences, like debilitated, emotionally sensitive, but that doesn't mean I'm a saint about it. I'd do it, but something stops you. I'd say it's out of a better natured ethos, but there are consequences. You have to change everything. I was a good pupil. Lots of people are good natured, but every so often at that age, another view contrary to what that particular life coach told me, that teenagers aren't nice people. Well, that depends, doesn't it? And basically it comes from that people can. All the narcissistic abuse stuff comes from that idea, doesn't it? That they can. You have, unfortunately, not the temperament or the sense, while at the same time sensing that you're being cheated, that there's something not right here. They have mistreated you. You will question, perhaps, like I've done. So it was me then, but no, it wasn't me. And they're calling me something, and they're looking at me in a certain way, and their body language isn't right. But that's because people have always done that. Various stages, and the people in your life have always done that because they can, because they see you. It's just a psychological thing. Not everybody's morals are as good. Whether you would blame film and TV and music videos for that, and certain political factions who have a lot of entryism to the main political parties in the Western world, it may be beside the point. People are not very good, or we become more permissive, and when that's the case, it leaves we people who, for some reason, have fallen through the gaps of opportunities and have maybe quieter lives in some ways, laid back ways in some ways, less responsibilities, but we'd not be given a chance properly once in our adult lives, or we were just about getting by maybe. And unfortunately, it does give that impression that somehow everybody else has been cherry-picked but you haven't. But I don't know if I would say absolutely conflate the conspiracy theories with the way people behave.